What do you do when you get dumped into a new trial? When you find yourself plummeting into the depths of a new valley? When life hits you hard and you feel like you don't know where to turn or what to do next? We're going to look at that today in the final and shortest chapter of the book, Sacrifice of Praise, and it's chapter 30, and it's titled, Do the Next Thing. Condensing years of lessons and growth into a few brief chapters carries the risk of sounding like I learned and grew faster than I did. That has the potential to discourage someone, and I don't want to do that. My growth came each time I surrendered to something God was teaching me or asking of me. It was simply the result of doing the next thing God put in front of me, learning the next lessons, trusting Him for strength during the next trial. When we are dropped into the deep end of a valley, everything seems overwhelming. We feel like we're drowning and find it hard to get through the simplest tasks. Give yourself grace as you navigate this trial. Seek the Lord and do the next task in front of you. Don't worry about what's ahead. Leave that in God's capable hands and just do the next thing. Elizabeth Elliot shared how she was overwhelmed with all there was to do after her husband Jim died. The truth of the following poem from an unknown author encouraged her. She went back to the station and simply did the next thing in front of her, not stopping to consider all that needed doing. Do the next thing. From an old English parsonage down by the sea, there came in the twilight a message to me. In quaint Saxon legend, deeply engraved, hath it seemed to me teaching from heaven. And on through the doors the quiet words ring, like a low inspiration, do the next thing. Many a questioning, many a fear, many a doubt hath its quieting here. Moment by moment, let down from heaven, time, opportunity, and guidance are given. Fear not tomorrows, child of the King. Trust them with Jesus. Do the next thing. Do it immediately. Do it with prayer. Do it reliantly, casting all care. Do it with reverence, tracing His hand, who placed it before thee with earnest command. Stayed on omnipotence, safe neath His wing, leave all results, do the next thing. Looking for Jesus, ever serener, working or suffering, be thy demeanor. In His dear presence, the rest of His calm, the light of His countenance be thy psalm. Strong in His faithfulness, praise and sing. Then, as He beckons thee, do the next thing. Maybe you're in a situation with a million tasks to overwhelm. Perhaps you're in a holding pattern, unsure of God's plan for you. Whether the next thing is a daunting task or simply washing your dishes, do it and trust God will guide you on to the next task. Do it as the poem instructs, immediately, with prayer, relying on Him. I struggled to get started writing this book. I believed God wanted me to write it. I wanted to share what I had learned to help others, but it was an overwhelming and daunting task. After praying about it and considering it for a while, I shared the burden with my husband. He immediately encouraged me. Then he told someone I was writing a book. Well, that put the pressure on. I was committed. I still wasn't sure I could do it, so I prayed and did the next thing. I began editing some short blog posts I had written, expanding on them to share what God was teaching me. Each time I got overwhelmed, I asked God what I should do next, and He always led. It took a long time to take this from dream to reality. It required simply doing the next thing. Sometimes I had to take breaks from writing because the next thing was trips overseas, extra visa paperwork, teaching opportunities, sickness, counseling, visitors, or dozens of other, quote, interruptions, end quote. But Jesus used each of those things to mold me and make this book what it is today. So don't get discouraged at obstacles or interruptions. Just do the next thing and trust God to lead and work it all out. He orchestrates even the pauses and course changes in our lives. Psalm 28:7. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusted in him, and I am helped. Therefore my heart greatly rejoiceth, and with my song will I praise him. Psalm 30:11 through 12. Thou hast turned for me my mourning into dancing. Thou hast put off my sackcloth and girded me with gladness, to the end that my glory may sing praise to thee and not be silent. O Lord my God, I will give thanks unto thee forever. I hope this book has been an encouragement to you. Today, I still pick this book up and read it, and God once again reminds me of the lessons that He has taught me in the past and encourages me with the truths. Even though I penned the words, they're lessons that came from God. And so today, if you are overwhelmed, if you are dreading the next thing, whatever it is that you're facing, just look and ask God, what is the next thing? And do it. This coming week, I am working on finishing my second book. It's overwhelming again. It always is. And there's much to do. We have conference going on, and there's so much to do. And each day, all I can do is look at what's there to do and do the next thing. If I look at the whole week ahead of me, or all there is to do to finish this next book, whatever it is, if I try to look too far ahead, I get overwhelmed. I can get discouraged. But if I just look at what needs to be done and ask God, what is the next thing, and then do it, then He always blesses. Sometimes the next thing is just washing my dishes. Sometimes the next thing is reaching out to someone that I don't even know what's going on in their lives, but I just feel led to reach out to them and say, hey, I love you and I'm praying for you. Sometimes the next thing is to write. Whatever it is in our lives, whatever is going on in your life right now, today, just ask God, what is the next thing? And if you already know what the next thing is, don't delay. Don't get sidetracked. Just step up and do the next thing and trust God to lead on from there. And while you're doing it, offer Him a sacrifice of praise.